Let's go back to college. Saw that you had posted on this. Paul Feinbaum had mentioned this was back last year. The 95 Nebraska football team was probably the best of all time. That was his opinion. You said that you leaned 1971 Nebraska as the most dominant of all relative, to the field of any given year. 1995 is number 6 on your all-time list. That 95 team was unbelievable. When you look at, and I know you've kind of chalked through a lot of this and done a lot of work on, best teams as far as eras, best team as far as, so you have the 1971 team as the most dominant team of all time. Is that correct?
Yeah. So the way that I would phrase that, Jake, and I don't have my list right in front of me at the moment, but the way I would phrase it is the 1971 Nebraska team. This is per my historical Kelley Ford power rating. They graded out better than any other team in the history of college football, going all the way back to 1869. I've got estimated power ratings for every team that's ever played at the highest level of college football. 1971 Nebraska graded out higher than any others. What that means is, in the year 1971, Nebraska was more dominant against the field that year than any other team has been in the history of college football relative to the field that given year. Again, per my power ratings, because in 1971, if I remember correctly, Nebraska has wins over the number 2, number 3, and number 4 power-rated teams in that 1971 year. I want to say it was Colorado, Oklahoma, and Alabama, I think maybe in a bowl game it might have been. And Nebraska beat all those teams, and those teams were 2, 3, 4 in some order in my power ratings from 1971. So to me, 1971 Nebraska, the most dominant team relative to the competition faced in that year of all time per my power ratings. 1995 Nebraska, which, as Paul Feinbaum pointed out, going back earlier in the year, is his, quote, best team of all time. They came out number 6 for me, I believe, on that list of all-time, quote, best or most dominant college football teams.